From Interior Alaska's most trusted news source, this is the Fairbanks Evening News.
Good evening, Fairbanks, and thanks for joining us. Now, an accidental fire destroyed a historic gold dredge north of Fairbanks on Saturday.
That's right. The steel frame of gold dredge number 3 across from the Chattanooga Lodge on the Steese Highway remains standing, but fire destroyed much of the structure. The owner of the Chattanooga Lodge says about 3 o'clock, 2 men came in and told her they had been playing with a pulley system on the dredge. They said the pulley started spinning and shooting sparks. The men tried to put out the fire with water bottles, but it was too intense. The wooden parts of the dredge smoldered into the evening. Gold dredge number 3 was one of about 10 such placer mining machines left in the interior. It was owned by the Fairbanks Exploration Company and began operating in 1935.
I was very upset that, they started, somebody was burnt the dredge, so, because it's a part of history. It's one of the oldest landmarks around here, so I'm just very disappointed it's gone now.
Owner Shirley Franklin says so many tourists come to see the dredge that the Chattanooga Lodge has a movie about it. She says she isn't sure if the fire will affect their business.
U.S. Marshals say a California fugitive with ties to Alaska may be traveling to the state. The U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force is looking for 41-year-old Cash Allen Luark. Marshals say he is considered armed and dangerous. Luark is wanted on a probation violation. He was originally convicted in San Diego of lewd acts with a minor. The Marshals Service says Luark has family ties in Alaska, Puyallup, Washington, and Reno, Nevada. The agency says he is classified as mentally disturbed, and Luark is 5 feet 7 inches tall. He weighs 175 pounds, has brown hair and blue eyes. Marshals say Luark's criminal history includes assault. If you see this person, please do not approach. Contact local law enforcement 911 or U.S. Marshals at 213-894-2485.
The Alaska Permanent Fund has posted its highest year-ending balance with a value of $44.9 billion. The fund, created to share Alaska's oil wealth with future generations, reported an average return of 10.5% for the year ending June 30th. Michael Burns, CEO of the Alaska Permanent Fund Corporation, says it was a very good year for stocks, which comprise the biggest segment of the fund's assets. The fund expects to transfer $604 million to the dividend division for checks this year. That would be the lowest transfer since fiscal year 2005. The amount of investment earnings allocated to dividends is based on a 5-year rolling average of permanent fund performance. That average includes 2009, when the fund posted its first net loss in the statutory net income.
All right, well, when we come back, me and Joe have a very special surprise from everybody at the fair.
Oh, okay, very good. And we check in with Mike Schultz, who is live at the fair as well. Those stories are next. Stay with us.
Two. Test. Mic test, mic test. 1, 2, 1, 2, mic test. What do you mean you're not hearing me? Test, test. Okay, woo, thank you. Bye.
Welcome back to the Fairbanks Evening News. Tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. on 10th Avenue across from the Regency Hotel, a groundbreaking ceremony will take place that will have a major impact on the homeless teens in the Fairbanks community. Last week, demolition was completed on an old residence and land was cleared to make way for a new energy-efficient, state-of-the-art facility for the Fairbanks Youth Advocates. That complex will house more than a dozen homeless youths. The goal is to help them recover to fend for themselves and pursue a path toward a rewarding career.
I think what we're more interested in for the young people that are wanting to be here is who are actually going to be like housed here, what is their intent? What is their motivation? How serious are they about moving forward in their life? You know, are they really just right now could care less and they're just mad at the world and they're just having a hard time? Then we'll just take care of them in a way that we can, but that doesn't mean they get to continually do that day after day after day.
2 hunters found themselves stranded in the woods, hoping help would arrive after their small plane crash landed outside of Talkeetna earlier this month. News Center 11's Monty Bowen has more on that story.
The men's rescue July 1st would prove to be a significant milestone, not only in their memory, but with the search and rescue community as well. It was the 11th Air Force Alaska Rescue Coordination Center's 2,000th rescue since the service started. They use all agencies, including state troopers, Coast Guard, Park Service, Alaska Mountain Rescue Group.
Since July of '94, the guardsmen here have been on consult 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, providing this service for the citizens of the state of Alaska and also for the military members that are on duty 24 hours a day. It's an extremely rewarding mission. It's been a long history.
Those involved in the rescue business undergo constant training.
We're a bit inoculated to it, but you know, at night we do sit and think about the gravity and intensity of the things that we are asked to do, but it's always in hindsight.
It takes a lot of different people to get the job done.
Helicopter crews to maintenance to forward surgical teams at the hospitals to, I mean, everybody. I mean, it is a completely total team concept. It takes everybody to get the job done and the mission accomplished. And it's just, you know, it's not about one individual, it's about everybody.
There have been more than 5,000 missions that have led to the 2,000 lives saved. Monty Bowen, News Center 11.
All right, well, Joe, Daryl, we took on the fair today.
Nice.
Yeah, we did.
We did. Joe, I think you enjoyed it. For the most
I did.
part.
I had a great time. It was fun. It was a little intense at times, I guess you
Daryl,
could say.
I have to say, I think that he beat you this year in the scare face-o-meter.
Okay, well,
So we'll have to check it out.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm here,
All right, well, let's do this thing. Are you ready?
as ready as I'm going to be.
All right, let's go, Joe. Come on.
Why am I doing this? Yo, look at the camera. You can see the mountains, all that. This is great, Fairbanks. See all the way to Anchorage from here. I don't want to let go right now.
But we're not done yet, Joe. We have to do some more fun here. The carnival has a lot more to offer, so let's go check out our next fun activity. Oh my God! Check your knees and throw your head back.
There! Oh, yeah! There we go!
All right, it's your turn though. Oh, we got a problem.
Takes a lot out of me.
Flip off, KTVF. Now that was actually a little bit more scary than it looked.
All right, forget this.
You gotta honk the horn.
Oh, wait a minute. Now, this is something I know I can do.
Oh, you see that?
Here you go. Something.
Oh!
This is the arena. Are you not entertained?
Not yet.
Careful! Don't hurt me!
People's elbow. So come out here to the fair. Sumo, great food, games.
Slingshot, trampoline, it's all here. 2013 Salmon Enchanted Evening. Come check it out.
Boy, I don't know how to follow that up. That looked like too much fun. That was great. The sumo wrestling, I tell you what, I did the slingshot about 3 or 4 years ago, and it's quite a thrill, believe me. I think the worst thing about that slingshot is waiting for that anticipation, waiting for that thing to fly off and throw you into outer space, basically, for the most part. I'm Mike Schultz, once again broadcasting live from the Tanana Valley State Fairgrounds, and I have a great guest with me tonight. This is one of the feature attractions here at the fairgrounds, and this is Antoine Towner from good old New York City.
Hey, what's happening, guys? I'm Antoine Towner. Welcome to the fair. Hope you guys
Antoine puts on a great show. You're considered a magician and an entertainer.
Yes.
Together.
Yes, both at the same time, honestly. I do a pretty unique show. It's a little bit of thought singing, a little bit of mind reading mixed with magic. You got to come to the fair to see it, though.
Yeah, you've come back here almost 3 years now, isn't it?
Yes, this is my 3rd year in a row. Yes, it is. I forgot about that. And after that, I go down to another fair after this. Pretty cool.
And last week on Friday, after we get off the air, you put on a show for Stephanie, and she was blown away by your talents.
Oh, I remember.
Is there anything you can do for us real quickly?
There's one thing I could do for you. All right, we'll try it out. I don't know if this will work. Now, we haven't set anything up, have we?
Nope.
All right, we're going to take this little napkin. And I do this live in the show, so you can see it firsthand.
Taking a red napkin, putting it into his hand.
Yes, we give it a wave. We actually.
And it's gone, of course.
Now, people always say it goes in my sleeve. Now, it doesn't go in my sleeve, but it actually goes in yours. Let's get that out of there, and I hope you guys have a wonderful time. I don't know how he does it.
Can you believe that? He puts on shows every night, and he's a great guy, and he puts on, like I said, a great show. Be sure and come out and check it out. And it's a beautiful night here at the fair. We have great weather in store. We'll tell you about that later on, and we'll tell you about more sports coming up with Joe Cook after these messages.